Welcome to the Interrogation Room. I'm your host, QUEENZFLIP. Interrogation Room is a new series on the platform where two people who have quarrels, squabbles, disagreement come together and we work it out on this table, the Bose table, which costs about $750 with the legs. But we didn't get it with the legs, so we paid less. Anyway, the thing is, today, understand something about the Interrogation Room. The Interrogation Room, when we leave here, is supposed to amend issues. And if not, we take it to a debate platform in front of an audience. That's just only two ways it goes. Either we cool, three ways. Cool, not cool, or we're going to debate about it because we couldn't solve it here. We may need different perspectives. Now, today, I'm going to give you my opinion on what's going on. Then I'm going to go to ladies first, and I'm going to allow Mr. Kenny to respond to the ladies. From what I know is that we had an Interrogation Room, Nazis versus Sexy Stace. Nazis versus Sexy Stace was here. Everybody, I got here late, but everybody was here. The runway was here. DJ G Money, they were playing music. TMS, Jenna, other people. King Face. It was a fun day. Kenny P was invited back. He came through and always square on his business. I give him that. Always was respectful to me. I give him that. Doing the interrogation with Nazis and Stace, all I know is that after it was done, I was in a rush. TMS threw up on himself. Georgie took TMS to clean him. I had to go clean TMS as well because he had vomit all over the chair, all over the place. All I know is that on my way out, Ebot came in this room, said, yo, you need to go talk to Azia. I think you need to go talk to Azia. It's something that happened. I said, tell me what's fucking, I said like this, tell me what's going on. I'm not going to talk to Azia, nigga. Because I thought he was just playing with me. Not talking to Azia. No, you need to talk to Azia because something happened with Kenny. I said, what the fuck happened with Kenny? He said, according to her, he violated. I said, I'll talk to her later. I said, I can't do it right now, my nigga. We late for the movie. So we were late. We had about 15 minutes left. So I'm rushing everybody. So this is what you said. You need to go talk to Azia. We get to the movies. Azia's behind. Ebot comes up because we were talking in the hallway. I mean, you guys came together because you rode with Azia. When I saw Azia, we were in the buying snacks. And Azia proceeds to tell, I said, yo, what happened? I heard, what happened with Kenny? She said, yo, that nigga's wildin'. This nigga fucking took the chicken out my fucking mouth and ate a piece of chicken and told me that this is what we do in our country. I said, no, stop it. And then Bubblez like, yeah, I saw him. And that nigga was doing this to me and he was breathing in my ears all day. And I'm like, I saw when he did this because he did it downstairs in front of everybody. I told Bubblez that. I saw this. But Bubblez like, nah, my nigga, he told me he worked at the club and he was walking behind me, grunting behind me in my ears. And that's why, because Bubblez did point to the fact that she stood over there, right there. I saw her standing there. She was giving me a look. Like, yeah, she did that. And I'm like, I thought she was just trying to bother me, but she did stand there. I did see Bubblez stand right there away because Kenny was there, Jenna was there, Georgia was there. Azia had left the room because she felt uncomfortable. And then what Bubblez did was standing there so I could see her. She stood in that corner. I did see that. But I didn't know where that came from. So then we move forward. We have Shampoo and Jude on the show, and we talk about that, and we explain that Kenny, first I told Space Ghost to talk to Kenny. You have to talk to him. Ebot goes into the group and says a couple of words like, yo, maybe you girls overreacted. Maybe it was a mistake. That's what Ebot said. I have the screenshots, Ebot. Maybe that, but Ebot was just basically... Ebot will explain his reason later of why he chose to stand on that side of the totem pole. I did call Ebot and said, you can't do that. You cannot do that. People on our platform are stating that they feel uncomfortable and we have to take it for face value and approach it the way we approach it. And that's what happened. So Kenny was here with Jude and Shampoo. Kenny and Azia were back and forth on the phone. And now we're here. Ebot, before I start, do you have anything to say? You don't remember? You don't remember?
I remember. I just don't agree with how you painted my role and all of that.
So please tell me, please, real quick. Tell me, you not go in a group and tell the girls that they may have misread things,
no.
Misinterpret? What did you say?
I didn't tell anyone what they may have done. I just broached the subject in efforts to just try to get people to speak their piece.
Wait.
So.
You told me. He told me I was bugging.
I saw that. Continue. We want to see where you're going with it. I know what you said is there.
Yeah.
It's in black and white. So now
Absolutely.
explain. Please explain what angle you were going at with that, Ebot. Please. Because it's there in black and white, bro.
Absolutely. Because it wasn't being discussed. So all I was doing was just broaching the conversation.
Got it. What does broaching mean? I
was just starting the conversation.
So you have to use a word like broach instead of start.
That's the word I've used all my life.
Okay, so you were so by saying it, you were trying to get them to get into more detail. Basically. But you did tell Bubbles she may have been bugging. I saw that as well because of this part.
Paranoid is
paranoid. Yes, I brought the Bubbles in the group of what you said. You know, you said Bubbles was high.
Oh, because that part. I didn't just say it in the group. I also said it.
To me, my face.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
Because initially she was asking, she was like, "Am I bugging?" Because she was like, "Yo, this nigga is creeping me out." I was like, I haven't seen him do anything yet.
Okay. So you just reiterated that in the.
Yeah. So it's not me trying to, because like a lot of this stuff that they're talking about, I wasn't there for, so I can't tell someone that they're bugging or what their experience was, especially if I wasn't in the room.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I would never do that. And like,
Alejandro, would you like to sit right there just so you look comfortable?
Oh no. Nah,
Tell me how to do my interrogation.
We're gonna sit right there too.
This is my interrogation too.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? Yo, this is gonna get out of hand, bro.
You trying to shake your head?
Oh, my hand.
Yeah,
this is.
Liz don't even know what you're talking about.
This is 100% facts. Is that I love Bubbles and I love Asia.
That's facts.
I haven't had a single negative interaction. Like even through nothing. Like I was supposed to do a show with Bubbles.
Facts.
Like I just met Kenny. Even though we squashed our differences, I'm not gonna go out on the ledge and be like, this nigga didn't do nothing to you. Like that's not my character.
But did I not call you and tell you that?
Because of how it could be interpreted.
Got it. But I did call you
absolutely.
Instantly. Like you gotta be careful because these young ladies said they're uncomfortable.
And I stay careful even in my personal life. So.
Respect. Okay, so now let's keep it moving. Alejandro, salute to you in the building. So you don't mind Alejandro sitting there. You like Alejandro sitting there.
He's perfectly fine.
I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm not saying nothing.
So I would like to start with the ladies. Which one of you would like to
I
go
would like to start because it happened to me first.
May allow me to speak?
Sure.
This is the one that the infraction that happened. I would like for her to tell me.
You can't.
No. It started with me first, and it ended with her. Let's go down the time frame when he first started. It started with me
Let her talk.
because I approached everybody before you took a chicken out their mouth that I didn't like you.
I would like to voice some concern
Yo,
about
if you
how
don't let
she's
me
speaking
talk,
to
I'm
me
not gonna
because
say
I feel
anything.
Threatened.
Pardon?
What?
How she's talking to me, I feel threatened.
Are you
I'ma do an
kidding
Asia
me?
Right now.
Are you kidding me right
take
now?
note that I feel threatened.
How do you
he's
feel
pussy now.
threatened?
He's pussy.
You really
No
want it.
name.
You have to know this is an
He
interrogation.
pussy.
Let's keep the names.
Okay.
Let's keep the names
All
to a
right.
minimum.
All right,
please.
let me start with me. Anyways, like I said, I come upstairs and I see Ebok and this man here.
Kenny.
So, yeah, the one that always dies in South Park. And basically, when I went up there, he greeted himself. And when he greeted himself, he said his name, and he said Juniors. I said.
How did you
So he basically
Can
said,
you just
"Hello,
listen?
this is Kenny."
I'm Kenny.
I said Bubbles. He goes, Bubbles, Juniors. And I said, Juniors? Which Juniors are you talking about? He goes, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Ebok, am I lying or
When
not?
she came in the room, I said that?
Ebok.
Stace was there too.
Ebok.
I guess
Ebok.
he did mention it early. Like you
When she came in the room?
Ebok,
Initially?
I'm saying
When we
where
did
it started.
introductions?
I'm telling you where it started, the me being uncomfortable.
Oh, but
Did
wait.
when
You got to be
he
more.
greeted
Wait,
me-
Bubbles. You have to be more specific, especially.
I'm being more specific.
Because you said
We
Bubbles. Hold
greeted
on.
each other.
You said introduction, then you went into uncomfortable. But he's saying that his
Juniors, right? He said juniors. I said juniors. What? Which juniors? He said, you know what I'm talking about. And I said, what do you mean? You know what I'm talking about? The strip club juniors? And he goes, looked at me like I'm a saved man. I'm a saved man. And I'm looking at him like, juniors. So you're talking about the strip club juniors? How do you know me? Like, how do you know me?
Well,
He didn't respond.
'cause
He didn't respond.
When you came in the room, me and Kenny were having a conversation about him and I having grown up in same neighborhood in the Bronx.
Okay.
So that introduced the topic of the Bronx. So when Bubblez came in, she, hearing the Bronx, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm in the Bronx." I remember, and then it could have been broached pretty early on in the conversation. Absolutely.
All right.
That's possible.
Oh, talking about.
She made it like an introduction, which is weird.
It's possible because we were already discussing the Bronx. So when she comes in, she's like, "Oh, you're from the Bronx," and you did say.
Ebok.
You remember it, so.
But not then.
Ebok, he's trying to make it seem like I'm lying that he did not bring Juniors up.
He said he said it, but he said the time that you said he said it was wrong.
At the end of the day, he brought Juniors up.
But that's what I'm saying. You guys, gotta be.
So I'm basically saying,
but no,
that's
listen.
not a lie.
Bubblez, you have to listen. Listen, Bubblez. Listen, please. Not trying to come at you.
I'm just trying to
Bubblez, listen.
Okay.
The reason why he's saying what he said is because of the choice of words. You have to be mindful of what you're saying. You said introduction, and then he said juniors, which he's saying that he didn't say juniors during the introduction. He's just using it against you. So don't get aggravated. Just stay on your square and say, okay, and tell the story. Because he's going to trip you up.
Cool. So now, when he said juniors, and I asked him the question about juniors, right? Because he said he knew me from juniors. He kept saying he was a saved man. So I kept pressing the issue. I kept asking him, how do you know me from juniors? Kept pressing the issue. He goes, we don't need to get to that. He kept saying, we don't need to get to that. We don't need to get into that. And I said, I think we need to get into that because how the hell do you know me? Like, how do you know me from juniors? Because juniors is a nude club. Juniors is a nude club, and that means you saw my pussy. And I quoted, my pussy must have looked good, huh? Because anybody remembers this pussy. And he said, if I wish Stace was here, he basically made it seem like I was the most poppin'est bitch in the club.
Okay.
And I turned to Stace and I was like, bitch. So now I was like, okay, all right. Ended it.
Can you please stop, please, sir?
Ended it. So once we ended that conversation, the first person I went up to was Asia. I said, yo, Asia. No, Stace. I said, Stace, yo, this nigga, I'm like, this nigga said he knew me from the strip club. She was like, what? So I'm like, yeah. So boom. Now they both started talking, him and Stace. He was trying to read Stace. I like, oh, I know you from Harlem and oops, all this type of shit. And she's like, you don't know me from nowhere. And he was like, nah, I think I might know you from, and Stace is like, nah, you don't know me from nowhere. So they going back and forth or whatever the case may be. Now that ended. Now Asia was coming up and I stopped Asia at the elevator and I said, yo, bitch, I think this nigga know me from the strip club. I did some bad things in that strip club. I need to know how the fuck he knows me, and hopefully I ain't do shit to that man. So now Asia was like, you'll be all right, Bubs. You good. Like, we good. We got you. I said, all right, cool. She gets in there. She greets herself. That was it. So now as we were going around, going back and forth, listening to G-Money music, this and the third, he offered us alcohol. That was nice of him. We was like, thank you. He said, now order chicken too. I said, oh, that's nice of you. So now we were warming up to him. So now as we're warming up to him, he's telling us these things and we took a little drink and that was it. He started getting more comfortable, which that comfortability that he was doing made me and Asia feel uncomfortable. So now everywhere I will go, I always find this man so close to me. Like so close to me like this. Like if Asia's sitting here, he's doing one of these. And he'll rub the shoulder. We were sitting right here, rubbing the shoulder. And literally Asia pulled me again. This is the first time she pulled me. She pulled me this way. She was like, I'm like, bitch, this nigga bugging. So now the second time he tried to rub against me, I hid behind Georgie and Jenna. They were like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, nothing. I'm just hiding. This man keeps touching me. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah. Like, he keeps, like literally massaging his damn arm on me. It's blowing minds now. Like, if he's not going to tell me how the fuck he know me in juniors, it's going to be a problem. So now, we're back in the room again with Stace, whatever the case may be. So now that we're doing that, I basically asked him again, yo, how the fuck do you know me? He goes, you don't remember? I'm like, you don't remember me? I had the braids to the back and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I don't. He goes, you know me. I'm like, I dead don't. I seen thousands of customers coming in and out of that shit every day. I'm like, you must have been one of the customers that came in that one time and never came back. And he goes, yeah. And I was like, well, there you go. I don't know you. I don't remember. I won't remember you. Long story short, the chicken came. So we all went and got some chicken. So we was eating the chicken, going all crazy. He goes, Me and Asia like, we don't even care about the we just still eating. He like, yeah, I can't be sucking the fingers like that because you know. And I'm like, so you know, we like, nigga, this shit is good. This shit good. What do you mean we can't be sucking?
We don't got no plate.
Nigga, we ain't got no. Nigga, we eating. Let us eat. I'm like, listen, this shit good. Then he goes to me. He leans over on God. You never had a real man feed you? When was the last time you ate? Never had a real man feed you? So I'm like, nigga, I just ate not too long ago. So yeah, I got niggas feeding me. So now he's like, So I walked away. From when I walked away and turned to my head to get Asia, he took the chicken out of her mouth. I was like, oh, I'm going because he ain't gonna try me. Fuck that. So I walked off. Asia starts barking on him. And then that was it. Then we go. Then me and her was like, nah, that's it.
We kept going outside.
We like we kept going
back there.
Now look, now I'm getting to that. That was after the
in front of me.
chicken. Now you was starting the debate now with what's her name? I mean with Stace and now with us doing that. First of all, he wasn't even in the room at all. So now it was me and Asia and Georgie and Jenna.
Yes.
So when we came, instead of him, you know, instead of him staying behind there, the nigga got closer that I said, oh, hell no. Let me go over here and try to tell Flip this nigga is bothering me.
I saw you doing signs.
So now I'm in the back like.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing fuck up shit and he's like.
I got annoyed. Yeah,
like he got really annoyed, so I'm like, "Fuck!" He thinks I'm trying to do something stupid. All right, let me just move to the front. So as I move to the front, the nigga goes. So now I get more tight. So now I'm like, "Damn!" So now fuck am I gonna stand? So now I stand right here where Ebok is at. I'm standing there, and then now I'm like, "Okay, now I'm closer. Maybe somebody will see it." I didn't even peep. This nigga was behind me. This nigga's like a shadow. The nigga goes. Like harder, so I felt him. So I'm like, oh, now Asia's went, vroom, and so now I'm in front of Asia, and then now Asia's like, just sit right there. I'm like, yeah, let me just sit right here. So now, mind you, I was scared to sit there because the camera I felt like it was holding the camera.
Okay.
So I was like, damn, but let me just sit here, like looking mad uncomfortable in the corner. So now when I did that. He did it to Asia, and I'm like, we gotta go.
Don't speak for Asia, speak for yourself.
Oh, but okay.
Forward it to down.
All right, so now.
So what happened after you sat there? Did you go downstairs? Were we leaving?
So now after that, we wrapped it up. We went downstairs. Me and Asia went downstairs first.
Okay.
We smoked our little, cigarettes. We was chilling, talking shit about him, and then the first person that come out was him. You know, we was talking shit. He was like, this fucking weird ass nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga? He talking like he's from the Bronx. Oh, I'm around. Nobody cares. So now. He comes out and he's like, I'm waiting for my cab. And we're like 10 cab Ubers done passed and picked up mad white bitches. Where's yours? Like, we all talking shit. So now everybody comes out and then he tells everybody bye, tells Asia bye, and then he goes to me. I said, Asia, he's watching me. So I was like, yeah, that's it. I don't know who this nigga is. I'm going to find out who this nigga is and get him hurt. But then after that, I thought about it and I was like, nah, it ain't that serious. He's a fan. He'll be all right.
All right, cool. Kenny?
Yeah, who heard?
That's what I said. And I said again, I thought about it and was like, he's just a fan. You heard me?
Well, stop. Kenny, come
The fuck? We was talking shit. And I said, yo, then I'm like, that's it. Once you did that to me,
On your word?
to me, when you do that to me, my niggas don't take that lightly. If I was to tell on my kids, play with me. Saying what I said downstairs. I'm not going to lie about what I was talking shit about. Oh, now you out because we done said the truth? I'm saying what I said. You feel away, you feel away. That's not a threat. I said exactly what I said. I was talking shit, and what did I just say? I said, and I thought about it. I said, nah, he's just a fan. It ain't that serious. Because any nigga that tells a person like this, that means you're threatening me first.
If you feel uncomfortable, you can leave. I'm not holding you. We don't hold anybody.
In general, and
Lansky,
Lansky, we don't speak. If somebody was to do this to you, how would you take it? Would you take it as a threat? You part of it. You part of it.
I wasn't even there.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you for your opinion. No,
Don't even ask him.
I'm asking you, if somebody did that to you, would you take that as a threat? He can't look at me.
I don't want to get involved.
But Kenny, let me say this.
He threatened me first.
Wait. Stop. I get it.
So
Kenny,
come on.
She's saying that's how she felt. I think what you're misconstruing. Is that that's how she feels now, and I understand what you're saying. The threat should not be thrown. I think that's what you're getting it wrong. She said that's what she thought downstairs.
That's how that's how I felt.
If you want to ask her if this is how you feel right now, you can ask that question. And then base your judgment of leaving if you want to, if you feel upset. But she said that's what she felt.
Because any person that does that to any person, that's a threat. What are you watching me for?
You did tell me you felt uncomfortable in the movies, and I said I saw him do that. But I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know why he did that. I was as surprised as you. He just went like this when he went in the car. I said, oh, this nigga, he trying to fuck Bubblez. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I took it as a threat.
Nah, he didn't do no threatening, man.
I took it as bitch, I'm watching you. And I'm like, I'm scared. Now I'm scared for my life. What do you mean you're watching me?
Like I told you.
And then you're telling me you're from the Bronx. So now Bronx is very small. So what are you telling me? I gotta walk around with my niggas all day? I ain't got time.
But like I told you in the movie theater, I didn't think it was that part was serious. I told you. I said, Bubblez, you said Flip. I did a lot of things to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. But I said, I don't think this is serious. I saw him. He went in the car. Like, I thought he was flirting with you. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, so. Kenny, what's up? You want to talk or you don't want to talk? I could go to Asia. You want to respond or what you want to do?
Am I lying or am I not lying?
Let him talk, please. Don't interrupt him. He didn't interrupt you. He was very respectful. He did not interrupt you except for the beginning. Don't, please.
Pull the mic close to you, too.
Yeah, if you're going to speak or... Whatever you want to do, man.
Y'all play with these threats around here, like. So
when you did this to me, I felt uncomfortable and threatened. So
you feel comfortable talking to me like that?
Do I feel comfortable? Am I supposed to be scared?
You see me talking to you?
Am I supposed to be scared? You did this. I feel some type of way. I felt threatened. I felt scared. I felt scared. Cause you're on camera, bro. You want to play like, I'm mother.
You think I'm scared?
I'm brother God. Like, I don't care if you're scared or not. You got me scared. So when I'm scared, I'm going to reach out and do what I need to do.
Let's start from the beginning.
Thank you.
When she came in, all that she said, she's trying to church it up.
Not interrupt him, please.
The whole combination of what she's doing is because she's paranoid because she's done dirt in her life.
Okay.
You understand? At no point, at any time, did I disrespect her. All this extra that they coordinating with.
What?
That they coordinating with that's why regular people get into stuff off of simpleness. Let me get this out the way. I apologize for taking that chicken out her hand. Not out her mouth, out her hand.
Okay.
You understand? I don't recall what I said. I don't recall the moment. I may have one too many. Ebok told you that he put the limit on the drinks because you see I wasn't in my right on my square. You understand? I may have.
No, you did take from Asia.
Okay.
I saw it, and Lewis saw it.
I already apologized, and I'm gonna apologize again to her. I'm sorry for taking the chicken out your hand, and I'm genuinely sorry I ever did it.
But he just said he didn't do it.
Bubblez, please. Let this man talk, Bubblez. Don't do it again.
So,
please.
I don't recall doing it. Like when you drink too much sometimes, you don't recall the movements that you made. You told me I did it. I took accountability for it.
That's fact. Okay, you are thinking. Okay.
I didn't do anything that I deemed heinous enough or a violation enough that she felt threatened that she was in danger. Or she felt that I was going to violate her further. This one is stating that to make her story look good is that she comes in the room and meets me and Ebok having a discussion, and I automatically said juniors. We had a discussion later on. That wasn't the first conversation. I said, I know you from that spot. You understand? How you know me? Someone with dirt on their name that know they did messed up stuff in the past, got to try to figure out who this person is. 2, you come in high. So now you high and you are truly paranoid because you don't know who I am. At that point...
Get that nigga out of here. Get him out of here now.
Yo, what the
I love
fuck?
presents.
Get out of here and go sit in the hallway. Bro.
He got the
Love you,
glitter on his
President. I
head.
love
Sit
you.
out there now, President. Get out.
He's amazing. He's one of a kind.
Yo.
You can sit right there in the hallway. You keep the door open a little bit for him so you can listen. I just can't look at him like that. That nigga
Yo,
fuck
me
up.
either.
Yeah, Kenny.
So before all of that, she mentioned Stace. Stace asked me first, and Ebok was in earshot of that. What he doing in the room? Who you with? Who he with? And that's when I said, I'm just here to enjoy myself. I ain't with nobody.
She said that to me. Stay said that to me on the phone, yes.
She just thwarted that right now and saying that I was saying, I know you from Harlem, this, that. I did not have long discussion with her because she wanted to know who I was.
She said she thought you was the ops. She said that to me.
Exactly, and she kept the conversation short at that point in time. We did not have no extensive conversation. Am I right or wrong? I need you there to verify. If I am misstepping something, I want to be correct as we go on record.
Stace did attempt to keep it brief, but there was a period where you were trying to get her to remember something you said
I
about
was
the
there too.
comments.
In the comments,
And then
not about where she lived.
Ebok, don't. Come on.
Wasn't it comments?
I remember you saying, "Oh, you remember me? I said this about something about a bake-off."
Yeah, in the comments, I said when she was on the
something.
show, and I said she would beat Naces in a bake-off.
Okay.
The comment that I donated
I
money
remember
on.
that.
How does that have to do anything with Harlem?
Did he ask her? Yo, Ebok, come on now.
That
Let
was
him
the
finish, let him
conversation that he
I want him
remembered.
to finish, though.
So then the crafting of this, me following her around. This place is small. You were about to do the interview. I'm there. She's making it sound like I'm following them everywhere. That's dead. That's dead and stinking. Just like they coordinated when you called at a time when we was on the show with Shammy. You called her 3 times. She picked up on the 4th one.
'Cause I was
Actually,
asleep.
She called you back on the 4th one, fronting like she was asleep.
I was
They
sick.
coordinated. You understand? And then when Face was like, Face commented like, "Yo, if he was that rich dude, you wouldn't be conducting yourself like that." She started laughing like it was a joke. That don't sound like somebody who was intimidated or scared. I did do that. I was like, "Yo, I know you Bronx. That's it." I didn't pose no threat. I didn't. You did not feel safe at some point in time. You had me there over an expanse of an hour and a half, and you didn't bring it to somebody that I do not feel safe. It's not to a point where you sending signals. I don't feel safe. This one, the day before,
This one?
Asia Star, the day before, she can get up on her toes, almost slap Lansky in his face.
I
tell him
didn't,
whatever,
though.
Tell him whatever she want to tell him. But if I did violate her, she can't be a woman enough to say, "Yo, you going over the line. Stop."
She did and on the camera, there was a discussion between you and her in the kitchen.
Okay,
After
I
the
can't
chicken.
remember the discussion
But you, okay.
where she was like, "Yo, you doing too much" or anything like that. I can't remember that.
Okay, cool.
You understand?
All right.
But at some point in time, that's why I apologize. You said you got the footage. It looked like
I don't have the footage. Lewis has the footage.
okay. It looked like something happened. That's what I'm apologizing for.
Respect.
You understand? As for it getting it to like from 1 to 100, where people are talking about they want to go call people on people and do all kind of stupidness like this and calling people pussy like your girl is.
That's how I talk. Hate it or love it. That's how I talk. I talk to
Are you-
anybody like that.
Are you done?
I talk to everybody
Well,
like
are you
that.
done though? Because I
Are you
really would
finished?
like to talk.
Yeah, go ahead. She good.
Bubbles. Asia.
All right. So the reason why I'm really, 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 really upset, number one, is the fact that you just were blatantly saying that both me and Bubbles were lying. I felt like that was fucked up. I felt like I looked
for
at you.
Oh, you want to tell them now?
I wasn't in the room.
Okay, so what?
You good? No.
So for me,
Stay right there.
for you to just lie like that, I felt was really, really, really very, very shady of you. I look at you totally different. I met you Thursday night when we were here with Lansky, and I introduced myself, and we were kind of like, you know, being nice with each other. It was a quick, brief, how are you? I'm Asia Star. So you pull out money. I was making a joke about it. That's just how I am. That's the kind of person I am. I like to joke, and I do things like that. I wasn't trying to make a show. I was really just trying to be polite because I didn't know who you were. But I knew if you were here, you were a friend of Flip's or you were invited. So that's why I introduced myself, and I made a joke about your money. So I thought you were cool. I had no issues. I was like, okay, this guy seems kind of cool. So the next day when I come in to the party, you know, for what we were having going on, and Bubbles.
Give me a second, Kenny. There's the rule number 3, no phones, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
Somebody checking in on me.
That's cool. Let them.
I got you.
So when I came into the party, Bubbles came to meet me to open the elevator for me. She came to me right away and she said, Asia, I feel so uncomfortable. I said, what happened? She said, this guy, Kenneth, whatever his name is, he's telling me that he knows me from somewhere. And when it comes to my past, I'm a little uncomfortable because I really don't remember him. So now I'm uneasy right now. She was like, do you mind like staying with me? I'm like, I got you.
Respect.
And I told her, but I met him. He seems cool. Don't worry about it. So I go in the room, and I was trying to like finagle everybody to be comfortable. But then I started noticing Stacy was even uncomfortable with him, and she was uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, maybe things are going a little too much. And then he kept mentioning, I know you, I know you, I know. He really did. He kept telling her that. So, I mean, you know, whatever Bubbles did in the past, that's her business. But like, I would understand totally why you would feel uncomfortable, especially if you don't remember the guy's face. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking, how does he know me? Is he spying on me? Whatever. I can get that. So I told her, whenever you're uncomfortable, let's just go outside. I got you. So then, you know, so we were there. He offered us drinks. I said, okay, he's trying to be nice. I was trying to calm, you know, the energy down. And I said, thank you. And Stace was just not feeling him either. And she kind of wanted him out the room.
I heard
so, you know, I told Stace, I said, well, I met him yesterday. He was cool. I was still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Then as we were coming
Real quick, Stace wanted him out the room because she didn't know who he was.
yes, and then she didn't like the energy he was
Because he
giving
was
off.
asking mad questions
Yeah.
about shit.
Yeah, and she didn't like
was.
that. So I just feel like if you're new, you should kind of just be, you know, a little chill, you know? So he was offering us that, whatever. Then he had said he had bought some wings, and we were like, oh, that's nice of you, whatever, so
Took my
forth.
card declined.
Yeah,
Pay
but
cash. He
as
was like,
soon as we were in the
like-
room, it was just like he was looking. His looks were a little uncomfortable. Then we went outside. You know, everybody's mingling. He's still kind of breathing behind our backs. It was a little awkward. And then,
Can you tell us how you?
huh? It was just like,
No, you
like,
gotta
and
do
then
with the
yeah, like the, yeah.
How close was he to your back?
like
Yeah,
this.
like this, like next to
You
us.
felt the breath of.
Yo, the
Yes.
nose, the nose
Even
breath.
here.
Fuck that.
Even here.
Fuck his teeth breath. His nose breath.
Like yeah,
Mouth breath, bro.
yeah. But you know, even when you was here with Stacy doing the whole thing, I was standing over here and he was behind me trying to talk to me while everything was going on. I kept telling him stop talking in my ear.
I saw you tell him you put your hand
Like
like this.
chill,
I
and
saw
then he
that.
was trying to do it to Georgie and Jenna. Then he was trying to do it about. It was just a little too much, and I just
Okay.
felt like
She adding in mad people with her stuff.
Well, I don't know about Georgia and Jenna.
no, but he was trying, and they were
I saw her do this to you.
no, but
I watched. I was here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
Okay.
like you
But
were
I know
trying
why.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
why?
I'm just
Don't
trying to-
add in other people. Talk about yourself.
I'm
Okay,
just
cool,
I'm giving
okay.
my story. So we there, whatever. So anyway, the whole chicken situation. We're eating, everybody's enjoying. And one thing I don't like that he did and really, really told me something's up with him was the way he spoke to you about the chicken. That bothered me, and I knew that it was gonna irk you, but you was gonna let it slide so you can read him. Because I know how you do. You watch people, you take notes, and then you tell them about themselves later on. So when you came and we were eating, I'm like, yo, eat some chicken. You're like, yeah, this is good. We're all like conversating. And he was like, yeah, I got the chicken. You should say thank you. I did not like that.
Okay.
Because I felt like if you're up here and you're buying the chicken, okay, you bought the chicken. You don't have to announce
Yo,
that you bought
then
the
he told me to
chicken.
pass the chicken. I was like, nah, face. He was like, what I said. That's I bought that. I was like,
But
yo.
let me finish. So then we're just all enjoying. Everybody's chilling.
Can you put the camera when I pass him the chicken?
Bubbles, calm down.
Yeah.
Come on,
So then
Bubbles,
we're doing all of that there, and we chilling, and I'm just trying to keep my distance because he's looking and staring, and it's very uncomfortable when somebody's looking and staring when you're eating.
Okay.
So we're eating, and then he just came out like, hey, listen, I'm telling you.
He was like this. No, he was like this.
He was like, yo, y'all shouldn't be licking your fingers like that long style with the sauce and everything. He said long style.
Yes.
Doing this.
said that,
He was like this.
Cock.
Yo, we were like this. We was wilding. Like, we wasn't even doing that on purpose.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that earlier. I'm just.
He said, no,
I didn't hear that.
I'm telling my story. I haven't told my
That's our
story.
story.
So then I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't have utensils. We don't have plates. We're just
I wasn't
eating.
paying him no mind.
And she was just like, whatever. And I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, he was like, no, I'm just saying, but staring. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we just trying to ignore him. I said, you know what? Let me get my last piece of chicken. Everybody was going ham. I'm eating my chicken. As soon as I ate it, it went here. He grabbed it and just went like that, and looked at me like,
my tongue like that?
Yo, he just ate it like sexually. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like
but
Like,
my whole thing is,
I saw he bit it.
Yeah, he ate.
He bit it in slow motion. He bit it. But
He
what?
ate it.
But that doesn't
then-
mean he was being sexual.
Yes, but the words he was insinuating
I
with
didn't
the
hear the words.
sauce
While I was
and
eating
the
the
thing.
chicken.
Anyway,
You
so
did
then
bite it slowly.
Yes, I did.
but
I don't-
at the end of
Hold
the
on,
day,
hold
what
on,
makes
right?
you take something out of
No,
somebody's
it's the truth.
saliva
But-
mouth?
But
But
hold on,
as
wait, if
soon
not
as-
out her mouth is out of hand, and the
But she
story
bit it.
right.
But she bit it though.
But he's hold on, Bubbles. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna let y'all go back and forth. Hold on. The thing is, I didn't hear any words they said because I couldn't hear it.
I know.
But I did see how you ate the chicken, and I did see you.
Yeah, and I looked at myself. Why would you do that? I was like, did you just
Stay
take
right
my?
there, stop.
I was like, did you just take my chicken? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yo, and I was like, yo, don't you ever take food out of my hand. I don't even know you.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's not cool. Like, I went off on him. And then I went straight to Ebok after that because I was like, okay, this
That's
is getting
enough.
a little out of hand. I started thinking to myself, I thought he was cool. I didn't see the side of him yesterday. I didn't get that vibe because we were chilling for a short moment. But then maybe with the drinks and maybe because we were all chilling, he felt a little extra, comfortable. I don't know what it was. But I don't know you to do that to me. That just
Respect.
really felt, I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that at all. Just the humming and the looking and talking about how we were eating the chicken. And I don't know what he was trying to get at or if he was trying to flirt. I don't know what it was. I wasn't comfortable because I don't know him. Number one. Number two, I felt like you were disrespecting us, just period. It was just very, very uncomfortable. And every time we went to another room, he was behind
Right
us.
there.
It was out of control. And then we went to the room to get our stuff, and I think Ebok came in, or if it was Space Girl, I'm not sure. He
No,
was
it wasn't
back
Space Girl.
again
Space Girl
behind
wasn't
us.
there.
We go downstairs, back behind us. It was just a little much. You know what I'm
Downstairs.
saying?
Yes, because it was only us three downstairs until y'all pulled up.
Has to leave.
Yes,
But you were the next.
You said I kept. You're going up and down.
no,
so
she
you
said
adding on.
she's
Okay.
saying no.
Okay.
You're
Just
not
that every time
listening.
Listen,
Go
at the end
downstairs.
of
Right,
listen,
you did say that.
listen. You violated. I was uncomfortable, and you know what? Everything could be solved. And the only reason I didn't even go even worse on you was because I had to respect the platform that day. We had this going on at the same time. There was people there, and I knew
And
I
we
could
didn't-
handle myself.
and we didn't
I
take it
let
that
Ebok know
serious.
so that he can handle it on the right
We
time.
ain't take
with
it
you.
that
You're
crazy
a liar.
serious.
And then,
like I said,
and
we didn't
then-
take it that serious.
Yeah, but you saying
until you went like that, and that's when we was like,
but
nah,
you
he's
saying
wilding
that
now.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, you saying when they asked you and you completely said she's lying. I never took it.
And then
You
when
know
the
how
evidence
come
is
you're a
there,
liar?
at least you could be
I'm
like,
a
you
liar
know what,
'cause
I
I'ma
said
say-
it,
wait,
I
but
did it.
hold up
You
to
know how
it.
come
You're
No,
you're a
you're not
liar?
owning up to it. You're making
I'm not owning up
excuses.
shit you did.
No,
No, because I
you
threatened
got
you.
smart.
Because I threatened
You
you.
threatened who?
You, that's why.
That's why?
That's why she
Listen,
threatened you. I
You
did.
think you think your bullshit threat mean
Why you
anything
think
to me?
it's-
Okay, but
I don't
let me
even
finish,
care
guys.
about
Let
it.
me finish.
I don't care about it.
Well, I'm gonna make
I
a
don't
point
care
right
about it.
now.
You think you could threaten me in here and make it out this building?
What? Nah, you not talking like that, bro. You wild
You
now.
think you think you
going
can
on
make a
another
threat?
level now, bro.
Leave him.
You're going on
I don't
another
threaten
level.
nobody.
Let him talk. It's okay.
You just said you think you're gonna make it out
I
the
know
building,
what I
bro.
said
What are you
just now.
talking about?
Let him
Then
talk.
that's a threat,
Let
bro.
him talk. It's
You don't
okay.
do that. Come on.
I know
y'all
what I
see
said
that,
right now.
Come on, yo. You sure?
I know what I said. I didn't make no threat.
Put the niggas out. I know y'all watching.
No,
I didn't make a
wait,
threat.
Wait. Listen.
You did threaten
I
him,
said,
son.
you want me to repeat
Okay.
what I just said?
I heard you. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm comfortable.
Now,
I'm nervous.
I was talking
No.
shit to Asia. That was me talking
If
to
that would be
Asia,
the
talking
case, you
shit to
think
Asia.
I'm worried?
I'm being
You calling me
admit.
pussy,
I
you
admit
calling
to
me
what
all
I
this.
said.
You
No.
think I'm worried about what you saying? Because you're
Wait,
in, in her head right now.
I didn't even get to finish. Can I say my last statement?
In her head right now, she think
His
I'm
cardigan.
pussy.
Where's little
understand?
bitch cardigan? He got a little girl
That mean
cardigan.
you
I had that
pushing
in
the dead.
school back in the day.
I didn't disrespect her like that.
Yes, you did.
You heard more.
But my
pussy,
thing is,
pussy,
I'ma
this,
tell
that,
you,
that,
I'ma
that,
tell
that,
you.
No,
that, right?
listen.
I'm gonna tell
no.
you my problem. Let me finish, Bubbles.
How much-
I'm
how
gonna
much-
tell you
how
my
much I'ma
problem.
take
Let
that?
me talk. Let me talk. I'm gonna tell you my problem. My problem is that you were asked if you took the chicken or not, and you were like, she's a liar. She's a liar. It never happened. And I'm gonna tell
Allow
you
me to
why.
respond.
And I'm gonna tell
Allow
you.
me. No, stop,
And I'm gonna
stop.
tell
You
you
running
why.
on now.
No,
I
let me
apologize.
finish.
I did not remember.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, it
'Cause-
does matter.
No, I'm gonna tell you
It
why it
matters
does
if
matter.
you
I'm
find
gonna tell
out
you why
that
it does
did
matter. Yo,
something
I'm
and
gonna
then
tell you why.
apologize for it. That means you don't take the
I'm gonna tell you why. No.
Cause you're not being genuine. You're not being genuine.
Let me tell you
What
something.
about me, my nigga? What about me?
down,
Bring
What
it
about
down. Bring it down.
Do
What
something.
about? Bring
Do
it down.
I'm not gonna do nothing to
Do
you. I'm a
something.
bitch.
Do
Remember
something.
that.
Bubba, sit
I'm
down.
a
Do
bitch.
something.
I'm
I
not gonna
double
do
dare
nothing to
you. I double dare
me
you.
what, man?
Move.
You do
know
something.
One thing you're not gonna do
Bubba,
disrespect
sit
a
down.
woman.
You
You're
do
not gonna
something.
disrespect no
Sit
woman and
down.
call her a liar.
Bubba, stop.
You're not. You're
me
not.
stand up.
At
You
least
don't need to
at the
stand
end of the day, I know what I said, and I know
Like
what I
I
said was
said,
wrong.
I
I know what I
apologize
said
to
was
Asia.
wrong.
I did
You
wrong,
cannot
but I
apologize.
took accountability.
But you-
She's trying to run on with it.
No, I'm
She
not.
supposed to
Let me
finish her last
finish,
statement.
bro.
Just finish your last
Goodness,
statement,
damn.
lady.
All right,
He
this
did
is.
apologize, though.
I
on the
understand, but
record.
I'm gonna tell you why that apology is bullshit. You know
Right.
why? Because the minute he was asked, did it happen? If you were not sure and you were so intoxicated, from that minute you would have said, you know what? Honestly, Flip, I'm not even sure because I was lit
Right
and
after
I
you.
don't know.
Right.
Instead of jumping on the bandwagon and trying to make me
and
look
try to
like a fucking liar,
humiliate-
that's
facts.
whack, bro.
Facts.
Because
Okay.
if I
Facts.
felt that I was too
Facts.
intoxicated to remember
Facts.
anything, I'll tell you right now, I would have been like, Flip, I don't even know, man. And if I did, yo, let me know because that's fucked up.
Now,
That's what I would have done.
Now,
Alright.
the reason
Oh,
why,
whoa.
no, wait, Flip, can I please say this? The reason why I said to what I said to Asia about me, like, yo, I'm gonna get one of my niggas to get him, because at the end of the day, if anybody does this, like, what do you mean by
You
that?
heard that, Bubbles. Hold on.
So, at the end of the day, I didn't threaten him first. I took it upon myself and said what I said to Asia, and I just admitted it on camera
Got it.
just to let him know I was talking shit about him. Now, at the end of the day, if I do it or I don't do it, I wasn't going to do it, period, because at the end of the day, why?
Got you. Go ahead, Kenny.
So if you took offense to it, I
Bubbles!
apologize. I apologize
Okay.
deeply, sincerely, and genuinely if you felt a way about what I just said to you. I'm just telling you honest opinion, what I felt about it. I felt threatened, and I wanted to do something about it.
Got it.
Period.
Go ahead, Kenny.
She said she didn't take my apology as genuine. I can't do nothing more than that.
Okay.
She wanted me to respond and react the way she would react. If I don't remember something, you don't remember something, you gonna say, I didn't do that. If something proves that I did it, I did. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't remember you got the first time you said, yo, Kenny, you did. I was like, yo, I did. Yo, that's my bad. Let me apologize to her.
That's true.
She don't have to take it as genuine. I know where I came, where it came from.
But
for
that's
me to
not how you
apologize to
approached
my
me.
wrong.
I felt like you were trying to make me look really, really, really bad. I felt like your intentions were to make me look really
And that
bad.
was
I didn't feel
prior
good
to
about
you
that. I'm
telling
sorry.
me that the footage was actually there.
Yeah.
So after that, which she is like totally missing the chronological order, I owned up to it. I took accountability, and I wanted this so I could apologize to her.
Okay.
All that extraness,
What you did a face? What is extraness? Explain.
all that about the threats and you know I was gonna get you to do. I don't like that.
I
Yeah,
just
but she
said
just
I
apologized.
I
that.
just-
That shouldn't have even been brought up in the conversation.
was talking shit about
If you have right, that shouldn't be. I was still thinking about it. That's what you said.
Yes, because you made me
I
feel
was still thinking
uncomfortable.
about it.
Because you
Even
made
today.
me feel uncomfortable. Just respect that you made me feel
That was
uncomfortable.
the initial, which got me uncomfortable, which I said.
Now it got you
Just
uncomfortable
assume-
now because I brought it up now. I never said
That's
it to
like
you
somebody
then.
bringing up
Okay.
something that you worked
Okay.
and said,
She
I know
said
you, I know you, and you're
today-
not comfortable with it, and you keep
I was
on.
still-
Right,
About it.
antagonizing it. You was being
Yeah, it
you
was
was
too
antagonizing
much. It was too much.
Who was
bro.
being the antagonizer tonight?
me.
We're not.
Me.
Okay, that's the first true thing she said.
Yo,
I came. I said my apology. I did wrong. I shouldn't have took the chicken out the lady hand. I don't remember. I had one too many. Ebot put the lock on the drinks. I got home. All this extra stuff about me doing this, that. Okay, Asia, I take accountability for. I'm not taking accountability for someone's mental status and their paranoia for fucking over people in their life.
Now he trying to.
Yo,
Because that initial conversation is what she said.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Presence, what happened? What did you say, Presence? Nothing. No, say what you said. Because you just whispered and you enter. What you said made me turn around to you. So now say what you said.
I felt like he took the chicken. I agree. That's what I said. I felt that he took the chicken.
He admitted he took the chicken.
Black, I mean, come on. He took the chicken.
Go ahead.
He
Go-
tried to be cute in front of her. That's just all I felt, boss. My bad.
All right, cool.
I didn't mean I ain't know.
Presence,
I
okay,
was-
cool. All right, Presence. All right, don't do that.
Let me finish. So, when you go and tell Asia I feel unsafe because I'm not sure who he is for the shit I done did in my past.
Yeah, get on that.
That set the narrative for where her mind stayed the whole friggin' night.
Got you.
You understand? So everything was amplified that much more if I'm around.
But you just made a noise earlier. We have it on camera, and they said that's the same noise you did. So how you know 'cause you was intoxicated that you didn't do that noise? Because you had intoxication. Because we do things when we intoxicated.
Hold on.
Got you.
Can't say I did or I did not.
Okay.
But I did that noise just to be an asshole.
Got it.
Because I know they would chime in and she was like, yeah, that's it. Like they didn't coordinate their stories and they can't stand here at this table and say they didn't speak about what we gonna say on this show tonight about
Well,
it.
I don't know.
And I did him that question is posed to you. Y'all didn't coordinate or have any discussions about that.
No.
We didn't even get to talk because she was sleeping.
Yo, dead ass. I take meds. I dead do. My mental state. I take meds.
Do you think it was fair because you said on the phone and I got a call from somebody that asked me about that. You stated about Bubbles' mental capacity. You stated that she acts irate and you also stated that she draws Spider-Man on her face and she
Yes.
goes outside.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hold on, let me
Yes,
finish.
I
Hold
did.
on.
It was mad funny, right?
I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him.
He's getting blocked.
You
That's a fact.
said that she does
Don't
all
watch me
these
no more.
things.
I could do what I want. It's my page.
You said she does all these things, and how can she be trusted based on her mental stability?
And I stand on that.
Now listen. Do you think that because you feel that she's not mentally there, that she doesn't have feelings that she may have, or that you made her feel uncomfortable? Or you think that her lack of whatever you think that she lack of is
Being on her square.
clouds her judgment?
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that just because you feel like Bubbles is not, because you're not the first time somebody said Bubbles is an ordeal. You're not the first person to say it. You know what I'm saying? Do you think, because you feel Bubbles is an ordeal, that her story is an imagination?
I don't think her story is an imagination.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
I think her story is
amplified?
Is amplified by her paranoia.
Okay.
The stuff that she done did in the past. She trusts Asia enough to voice it. You know, I done did fucked up stuff, and I don't know if that's one.
Everybody knows that. I voice
did
it to
fucked up
everybody.
Stuff too. You understand? I don't have to worry about that because I sleep good at night because I know I don't.
So do
That's
I.
smart. No, you don't. Because
Is he calling me a smut?
no, I was about to finish.
Is he calling me a smut?
I don't have no smut on my name.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
I don't have
can
no
I?
smut.
Let me.
I didn't
I gotta
finish.
say something. I gotta see because you're digging holes right now.
Right,
You're
he
gonna
is.
look back at this and you're gonna be like, why? So let me tell you. the fact that you're mentioning things that she's done way before you met her that
Yes.
night is telling me that you already been watching her. Number one. Number two.
So why is he
listen,
here?
Listen. How do you
Well,
know
why is
about
he
that?
here?
That means you're
I didn't get
watching
that.
her live. You're watching what
He's
she's
going
doing,
somewhere else.
and not
So-
only that.
so
not
why-
only
so
that,
why is he on
if
the
you-
call list?
Yes. Wait.
Why is he
Watch
on the call
Bubbles.
list?
Watch Bubbles. Watch Bubbles. Watch. So you've been watching her. You thinking
He
you're
on the
saying,
call list
wait,
because of
wait,
me. He
wait,
want to
wait.
stalk me.
You think-
He want to see this pretty pussy
Fishy
again.
Like, watch,
That's what he want.
watch.
Fishy talk. Go ahead. Break it down.
I'm gonna break it. I'm breaking it down for
break
you,
it
baby
down.
boy. So let me tell you. So you watching her. You seeing her put Spider-Man. You're watching her lives. That means you're intrigued by it because you're staying in there and watching everything. And not only that, you're coming up here and you're saying you know her from somewhere. So now. Not only that, you're saying she seems a little mentally off by watching that. So why would you even bother following and talking to somebody that you feel has mental issues? Now, on top of
you
that,
ask a question.
now on
Stop,
top of that,
stop running
no.
on.
Now,
You
on
ask a
top
question,
of that,
answer.
on top of that, let me tell you.
I'm not
running on. I'm speaking facts.
asked me a
You're digging
question,
your own
why would I
hole.
follow
You're
somebody
digging your
like
own
that?
hole.
Can he
I
ask
ask
you?
No, I gotta
She's a
finish.
run-on. She
No.
go like 10
No.
minutes.
So you're saying that you're saying.
No,
So now
she
you're
asked a
making me
question.
feel. Now you're making me
Now
feel.
she's running on. So
Now you
her
feel
point
You're
is
running
getting
on.
mad.
Okay.
She's been running on.
Let me
You're running on.
hold on. So you because that's a dangerous thing you're saying. That-
Exactly.
You're saying something dangerous.
Exactly.
You're trying to say that he preyed on Bubbles. 'cause
He's
Exactly.
telling us here himself
Exactly.
that she does Spider-Man and
See,
she
now-
must be mentally
You
ill.
need to be
So
allowed to
if
answer
you
because she's running
if-
on and
but
drawing a
you're-
narrative,
but
and
now-
I'm not able to respond.
You
and
can
defend
respond.
No,
myself.
and what
Okay,
I'm
now
saying
she's
is
still
I let you
talking, see, I
talk,
can't.
but I let you
No.
talk.
No.
All right.
No, because
Hold
you
it,
posed the question.
Because wait, listen.
I follow Flip. I follow Ebok. I follow
He follows me.
Lansky. I follow her. I
Hey, you
follow.
understand?
Or as of today.
Space Ghost.
As of
I
today,
follow
please
all-
Left
don't.
unanswered.
Everybody
That's
on the,
you
on
said-
the platform. So I'm not no pervert. And stop. See,
I never said that.
You should have went
You
to
said
law
that.
school and tried to get your law degree instead of
I
trying to
went
break
to
down
school,
something.
graduated.
Why we have? Why I gotta be
Okay,
law?
Let me break it down to
Why
you.
gotta be law?
If
No,
it
let me
comes up
finish if
and
you're
I
gonna
got
break it
time
down
and
then.
I'm
Let-
finishing
let-
the question. May I
let him
answer the
break-
question
I
before you
think-
run
I
on
think-
for another
I think-
15, 20
Can we
minutes?
just let him talk?
Okay, here
Let
we
him
go.
talk, 'cause
If
we
it's
already
if
said what
it's
we had to
trending
say.
and it's there,
The
I'm
proof
watch
is on
it.
camera.
That's what the live
so
is for.
I don't even care anymore.
You understand? If she's doing dumb stuff, and I find it hilarious that she's doing it, and she's talking about other people.
So why does it have to be mentally if I can't just? I want to be
okay,
funny.
It shows
So
mentally.
why
mentally-
just can't be
Let him
funny?
answer, let him answer.
Why just can't be funny?
It shows that you're mentally unstable from your behavior up here to what you show on your live.
Okay.
It's consistent. It's consistent with you flying off the handle and not being on your square. And as many
Yo,
times
all right,
people
come
have
with
to
the
check
square
you
shit.
about
This is
that.
Flip said no.
That means you're not mentally staying.
I'm
stay
not.
on the level.
I'm
Okay,
not.
so then
Like
you admit
like
that.
yes, I've been
So why
admitting
the
it since
argument
day
is
one.
She's not.
I'm not arguing about it.
She is. She's defending the point.
No.
You're missing the point.
No, I'm not. You're running
You're missing
on.
the point.
Right,
you're
I'm
running
trying to
on.
make a point.
Continue.
What I'm saying is that you're trying to say she's doing all these things on her live, which comes off as she's mentally ill, which you knew before you met her that day, and then you wanted to prey on her. That's what it comes off like because you were following her. But my thing is, if you really feel that she's mentally ill, and you really feel that she's mentally ill, then you shouldn't have been around her. You should let her be.
Exactly.
You shouldn't have been
Asia.
questioning her those
Asia, baby,
things,
baby.
yo.
Okay, that's your.
That's annoying.
Asia.
Nah.
Asia,
That's
Asia,
not
you-
cool,
you
bro.
opening
You
the
watching.
world. You
You
opening up
watching
other
her.
doors, Asia.
I'm
That's-
not opening
You
doors.
you
It looks
opening
awkward.
doors.
You open-
It sounds bad.
No,
It's
you
very
opening
bad,
doors
Asia.
because you've been on a mic before and you trying to craft a narrative. You're not smart. You're not
Oh, I'm
trying
very
to.
smart.
No, you're
I'm
not.
very- you're not
What you
smart.
are, you're an opportunist.
Oh,
I watch
baby.
what-
Oh!
You're
Oh!
Hey,
an
Asia.
opportunist.
Hey!
You're an opportunist.
Talk to me like that. Nah. You're trying to be real. I'm
Yo! Yo!
Hey, just sit down.
Wait, why you call me? I'm not doing that.
No, I mean,
Do you not see the sweater he has on?
just walk out.
Yo, look at the
Yeah.
color shoes. It's Barney.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
All right, sit down,
I
Bubba.
guarantee none of y'all gonna do that.
What?
I guarantee none of y'all gonna do that.
You either. You either. You're not gonna do nothing. Oh, yo, President's calling you out. President's would.
yo,
What? Would do what?
whatever you said I wouldn't do. Whatever you said, nobody.
You gonna
would
slap
do,
what we
I'd do
said?
that shit.
You would slap me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Presence.
Chill out.
Come on.
Chill out.
But no, Presence, you know you're gonna get paid.
Nah, come on.
He's a fan.
I'm
You're
looking
part
at-
of the team, bro. He's a fan.
No.
He's a
going
fan.
outside.
He's a
Look at
fan.
him outside. I ain't gonna do it.
Yo, you see? No
I ain't gonna do it
respect.
here. You gonna see what my hand game like.
Please, because you work out. Nobody really care about that.
Kenny, sit down, bro.
No.
He just.
Yo, no.
You're not gonna do
I don't
nothing
play like
either.
that. I don't threaten people.
You don't threaten people, so what are you doing right now?
He got a problem now.
Yes. Oh, everybody got a problem.
I don't threaten people.
You did the presence.
Princess made him come out.
Talking
here.
about I'm not gonna make it out of here. Yo, does he not know?
Presence, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Stop.
Yes, Presence.
No, he's coming after the team, though.
Presence.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You see the problem with presence? Get up real quick.
I
Presence.
wasn't about to do
We
nothing,
always-
but
it's always about to get in
my
trouble.
magic is getting people to
Yo,
get
look,
up
yo,
like that.
Flip.
That's my reaction.
I'm not
Look at him.
playing
Why
that
is he
game.
holding his face? That's my magic. You know, I didn't say nothing but presence will, and now he's getting up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like,
What you
you
doing,
know,
Kenny?
He's talking about.
He wants a show.
He's talking about opportunities.
show.
And what he's doing right
He's being
now,
an opportunist.
He's being an opportunist himself.
wanted to do. Look at you.
Yo, all muscle don't mean shit. Muscles really don't mean shit. You can just get knocked down
What
like a
type
tree
of shirt
ball.
is that? Look
Look at sneakers. It don't even match. Look at sneakers.
Hold on.
Yo, he's
I
wildin',
forgot to
bro.
send you whatever this shit is.
Trying to play you, Kay. Trying to play you.
He's wildin'. I should have known. The signs were there that day.
I just wanted to
He
get you
wildin'.
Is my live off? My live
I'm
off?
an opportunist. I'm an opportunist.
Wait,
But you
but I'm
here paying
mental.
to be up here.
Wait, but I'm mental. But this is I'm mental though.
Nobody gonna threaten me, B. I
This
don't
is
threaten
present.
nobody.
I didn't threaten you.
Presence.
You said nobody would slap you in here, and President said he will, and you got up. That's the magic of presence. I say he got up.
Yo, so
Come on, man.
it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna
It's
happen.
just entertainment, bro. Calm down. You've been on here 4 times. You've been dry. President trying to bring the gift out of you too. You see how G Black is
He got
popping now?
arthritis.
You see
He
how
got
G Black
arthritis.
popping?
He's
That's what I'm bringing.
wildin',
I've
yo.
been watching
He's
you for 4 days, bro.
wildin'.
Come on, I know who
Like,
you are.
yo, that's not
You
cool,
came with the shirt,
bro.
then the suit, then the shirt, then the shoe, then the shirt, the shirt, and the shoe.
That's a
The
song.
shirt and the shoe, the shirt and the shoe, the shirt and the shoe.
You guys should be downstairs.
Oh God.
It's all entertainment, bro. Come on, you
Oh,
coming
God.
after 2 ladies? Come on.
He
why
watch
you
you play-
Why you getting
Yo.
up with presents?
He
All
called me
I
an
know is-
opportunist. He called me an opportunist.
Huh.
He called me an
All I
opportunist.
know
bro.
is
My
he's
phone
not
must
gonna
be
do
going
nothing
crazy
to
right
me.
Definitely not.
He's not gonna do nothing to Presence, and he's not gonna do nothing to anybody on this platform. Period.
That's true.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
You
Oh,
you
okay, what?
You guys are threatening him, so you know.
How we threatening him?
Flip.
You guys are threatening him, so listen. I'm not. Listen, I'm here to defend my platform. But you guys, whoever's threatening him, you gotta. That's it. You threatening
Okay,
him, that's his response.
I'm gonna say this one more time.
Slide the chair in, please. Slide the chair in, please.
I'm gonna say this one last time. Me and Asia was talking shit about him. I said the next time he violates me, I'm going to have to check him. Period. I'm going to have to get one of my niggas because I won't be able to do it if he tries me again. Period. He never tried me again. So what is the problem? I felt uncomfortable. I am obligated to do what I want to do if I feel uncomfortable. Just like how you felt uncomfortable of him saying what he said, you want to punch him in his face. So why a female can't have her own reaction as well? Because you can't take it? So you can tell us, oh, you're not gonna make it out.
Square.
So now, what am I supposed to do?
Square.
So now, what am I supposed to do? Am I
Flip did that last week.
stop?
Flip did that last
Am
week.
I supposed to call my niggas now? I'm
Flip
asking
there
a
last-
question because
Flip
this
there-
is the
Flip there last week, bro. You're
Present,
corny.
shut up.
You're corny,
Present,
bro.
Stop.
Yeah, but
My whole thing is, we're going to resolve this today or no? Mr. Kenneth, are we going to resolve this situation with me and Asia or no?
I think he's focused on presence now.
Yeah,
Presence, you threatening, you-
All right, Presence, get out because you're
But
now
Kenneth,
you're getting me tight. 'Cause
Kenny,
we
what
tryna
makes me an
resolve it.
opportunist though? I need
No,
to
wait,
know.
wait.
Yo, on everything I love, I'm gonna hurt you.
All right, we get that. All right, we get it. We're talking about
threatening him.
you're here for us.
That dude, man.
Everybody wants to hurt him, but you're not the
He threatened you.
You said.
Now
you
he
said
threatened
you
him.
Nothing
said
to that
nobody
man.
was gonna slap you. Talking to two women, and Presence said Presence would, and then you got tight. You can't talk
gonna
about
slap
like
me?
that on the
You
platform.
gonna slap
You
me?
only been home.
Presence!
Leave it.
Yeah, leave it, let it go.
Big fella, you
Brother,
gonna
yeah,
big
talk,
fella, you
brother, talk,
gonna big
brother.
fella,
No,
you gonna
only
slap
been
me?
on here. You only been
Okay,
on
no,
here.
yeah, I'm not
You only
talking
been
to
on
women, I'm
here.
talking to you.
Why you want to get clout off
No, you gonna
Presence?
slap me? Go ahead.
Why you want to be? You
You gonna slap
buff.
me?
You more buff than me.
You gonna slap me? That ain't got nothing to do
I
with nothing.
won't
You 4G
slap
black.
you. Look.
Nah,
I won't
man,
slap you.
I give you one.
I just said I won't slap you.
I give you one.
I just said I won't slap you.
No,
give
there's
you
no
one.
So you
touching
still tight?
anyway.
I'm
give you
sorry.
one.
I'm sorry. I said I'll slap
give you one. I ain't
You
no
the
personal
boss.
charges.
You the
We just
boss.
do what we
No, it's
gotta
not
do.
about charges. I said I won't slap you. Now you still mad? You the boss.
Man, you's a
I am a bitch. I'm sorry. Don't tap the table. This G Black's table. He pushed me over. I said I won't slap you. You're the king.
Yo, I can't.
You still
Again,
mad at
is
me?
this
My fault.
Presence? We get it. He sat back down. Is what?
Yo,
Is
this
me and
crazy.
Asia's situation going to be resolved? Yes or no? Do you want it to be resolved or not? Because we don't give a fuck. We just gonna be honest. I'm being honest. I don't really care.
You playing with the wrong
Yo,
dude.
Yo,
what the
that's yo, now you don't want to talk to us.
Yo, what's
All right,
going
so
on?
then might as well end the show because you don't want to talk.
Anyways, I'ma
But I'm
say
an
I'ma say my
opportunity.
piece. I'ma say my piece. Kenneth.
He should be allowed to say what he has.
Right,
to say
he
to
does.
say
Yeah,
say
go
He
no
ahead.
does.
slap
Say
him.
what you're gonna say.
So
Kenneth,
now
you gonna slap him.
this is about our interrogation. I'm gonna say this once again for the last time. I was talking shit about him, and I should said things. I said things.
We gonna see if he about that.
Oh my god.
As for that, I already told you before they came here, I got no malice in my heart for none of these ladies.
Who said that?
So can you look us in the face and tell us that instead of looking at Flip?
Like I told you, I got no malice in my heart for none of these ladies. I apologize for my infraction against this woman that I did not remember. And that was before I said
You
all that
apologize
nonsense.
to Bubblez?
I don't have nothing to apologize to her for
Mm.
because I did
That's
not
weird.
wrong that woman.
Mm.
She took this as a threat. I did not threaten her.
But
As I stated in my disclaimer, I've not come up here and threatened anybody.
but I
It's
felt
not
threatened
about-
by
but
it.
Kenneth, it's
But I felt threatened
wait a
by
minute,
it.
but Kenneth, it's
But
not
I
about-
felt threatened about it, Kenneth. So you can't apologize for me to feel that way?
She
I felt
apologized
threatened.
to you,
I
but
apologize to you
can't
for talking
apologize
shit about
because
you.
just
Facts
said,
don't have
yeah,
feelings.
but you just
If
said that you don't
hear
remember
me-
what you did.
if you
So
hear
you should
me-
easily say the same
Okay,
thing she
now-
said to you. If
now-
I offended
I
you,
remember
I'm
this.
sorry. Like I don't
And
understand.
you asked me what that meant. I said, I see you. I'm out.
So why
That's
did you
what I
say?
told you before when you asked me what was that transpired.
Yes.
She looked at that and I'm sure she's seen it, but you bring it back up today.
He said waved at everybody, shook everybody's hand, hugged everybody, but said
You was on the other side because you stated within this conversation that you didn't want to be near me.
Facts.
So I'm like, I'm out. Why you made the joke?
But you can't tell her that you cannot tell her.
I can't.
You can say what you meant, but you can't tell her that to make her feel uncomfortable because I saw when you did it.
Okay.
And I saw her face.
Fair.
But you say that you didn't mean it that way.
right, but I took
And
it
that
that
was
way.
said,
But
you
I
asked me
took
about
it
it.
that
So
way.
okay, so you're not gonna apologize for making her feel that way at all. You don't give a
Exactly.
fuck.
That's what she's trying to
What-
say.
I took it
Wait,
like
hold
you was
on,
trying
hold
to
on.
threaten me and stalk me.
What about him?
I didn't like it.
What about her that irritates you? Because you're irritated by her.
Because I threatened him.
No, let me ask him. Don't speak
Because-
for him, bro.
Because she's conflating issues to make her story sound better, and that was not the case.
So that's what makes you feel like irritated with. She irritates
That
you.
irritates me, and the bouncing around and the initial threat when she initially said that thing about I'm still thinking about it.
What?
When I was about to leave, she said I was still thinking about it, and I
But-
looked at you.
And what did
Like,
I
you
say?
still
And what
thinking
did I
about getting
say?
somebody?
And what did I say?
That's when I was about to leave. You said I'm still thinking about it.
So
That
that's-
mean
No.
That mean you
I
did not
said
say-
I thought
That's when I
about
looked
it
at
and
you.
I said forget it because he's a fan and it's not that
You
serious.
said, I'm still thinking about
No,
it.
you
I
asked
looked
me.
at
You asked me with aggression. So you want to do it like how you just did Preston, and I looked at you like, nigga, what you supposed to be, pussy?
Behind that statement, I said, so what are you gonna do? You gonna do it?
So
So I wanna know where your head is at.
Listen, I don't
So
care
know
about
because I don't want to
you.
be in harm's way. So
You're not gonna be in harm's way if
She
you
just said she's not.
if you
she
just
said she's not, and she apologized if she made you feel some type of
did say
way.
that.
How come you can't say, you know what, Bubs, you're right. I really don't remember how far I may have went. So you know what? I apologize to you as well.
because I said things I should not have said about you.
Oh, like the 6 times you called me pussy and that too?
Yeah, but
Cause you told me literally I feel threatened. I'm a Lansky. I'm being a victim.
You saying
Nah, I love
that?
you, later.
You saying that?
I gotta get you because you ain't have my back. So what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like at the
Don't
end
try
of
to
the
cop
day,
no
I was
pleas.
talking. Listen to me. I was talking shit.
He'll try to cop no please.
Fuck you, Lansky. Lansky, you know I don't cop please here. Well, my thing is, at the end of the day, I said what I said about me talking shit about you. I said. That's what I said to Asia.
I'm gonna eat that all up because I wasn't
Now,
down mine. I apologize to you if I've done anything.
can you look me? I can look at people in the eye to know it's
You want
sincere.
your burger just the way you like
No,
it?
because I'm looking you in the eye to let you know how sincere I am. I'm being sincere. I'm being dead sincere. I apologize if I made you feel some type of way from what I said to Asia on the low. But on some real shit, and
Bubbles,
anybody
I apologize if I
that
did anything that made you feel uncomfortable. That was not my intent. I had one too many. Ebo put a stop to it. Ebop, sorry, I apologize. Ebop. If I made you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry.
and I apologize
that was
too.
not my intent.
And that's not mine
I don't
either.
come up here with no malicious intent.
And
to
you
make
said that,
anyone
and
feel uncomfortable.
right, and you said that in our faces mad times that day. You did.
I said what?
That you was like, I'm a nice guy. I'm not aggressive. You kept telling us that too.
And that's another part of the script.
No, but
So why we here? Like, so why we?
Yo, he just said the script.
Yo, Ken, man. Ken.
he was offering us. He
Ken.
was offering us chicken,
Turn it up,
and
man.
he was making us. He was making us feel.
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
My nigga,
I'm crazy. After
gotta do
Not you, I'm saying him.
I'm saying something nice about you, and now I'm saying something
No,
fucked
you're
up.
not.
I just said you said that too. You told us I'm not a malicious person. You kept telling us I'm not bad. I'm not aggressive. I was saved. Da 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 da. I'm a nice person. You kept telling us that.
And that's what I mean to check you on.
Yo, did he not say he was saved, Ebok? He's like, I'm a saved man. I'm a changed man.
Yeah, you said something about
Change.
yeah.
This Bible talk, but you.
It's not Bible talk.
She's
I
just trying to
run
tell
it on
you.
again.
You got to remember, we're telling the story in a short.
Why you continuing it if I apologize?
I'm just saying. I'm telling you. You did tell us that you're not a bad person.
She's just trying
That's
to say
all
that you were
I
trying
said.
to tell her that during that time.
Yo, President, what the fuck?
Yo, this is crazy.
President, chill.
At the end of the day, all I said was, yo, I'm sick of presidents.
That niggas is bugging.
Yo, he messed
Yeah.
I'm with all type of bullshit. Let me just get that out the way.
Yeah.
Let me get that out
This
the
is
way.
crazy, yo. I
I'm
can't
with all type. I'm with bullshit from him. I'm with bullshit from you. I'm with all type of bullshit. I'm with all type of bullshit.
I'm gonna do it again.
That's it. You threaten.
Asia,
Hold on. Stop real quick. Presents. You coming in here being funny, right? Now it's cool. It's cool. You did say you're gonna slap a grown man, right?
Sure did.
And whatever cause, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you.
I mean, he did say he was going. He said nobody. He was getting.
But-
he was going off on the female.
Understood. But you gotta.
I mean, he said nobody in this room would slap him. So I said, yo, Prezi would.
So you would slap him.
I mean, just to take him out of his words. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll slap him verbally?
I mean, if he said, yo, challenge me and slap me, and he start turning up too much,
You'll slap him.
he would get slapped.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
President, leave. Go outside, go, President. What the fuck is wrong with you, Kenny?
I'm gonna ask you a question. You gonna protect him
I'm gonna protect him. In here, I'm protecting him.
outside?
I'm protecting him in here. Protect him in front of that building. I have to.
This is the hypest he been ever since he been on the camera.
He told me I'm not gonna make it out this building.
He
So-
said if somebody was to do something.
I want to see that.
So I'm like, yo, what you
No,
talking
but
about?
see, but this is the problem now, Bubbles. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
playing.
Don't hop on. No, don't
No,
hop on. Don't
I'm just
He's
saying.
not playing though, Bubs.
I know he ain't playing.
But why are you trying to crack a joke about violence? He's not. you doing?
Because it's presents. It's presents. Y'all gotta be.
You don't know that nigga, bro.
He do know me. He watched the show. He know presents. The only nigga with gloves and
Yo, I
Listen,
think.
That's why he excited to
Listen,
turn
that
up
shit ain't
on
got
me.
nothing to do with me now. I'm over it. At the
I
end of the
don't
day,
care.
I don't care about
yo.
Kenneth. I ain't got no beef with Kenneth because I don't really care about it.
I ain't got
At the end of the
beef.
day,
I
One more
think he a
time.
good dude, Joe. I think he a good dude.
Yo.
man.
Star, I'm sorry if I
He's a
committed
what?
any offense against you. I was wrong, and that won't happen again.
Square.
stop, presents. Yo, this nigga is crazy.
Bubbles, if I did anything wrong against you, I do apologize. And I hope we square.
Oh yeah, Bubbles, I apologize.
Presents. All right, my nigga. You doing
because
too
I
much,
didn't know
bro.
about the
Okay.
chat thing. I didn't know about the chat thing.
All right, be quiet.
Okay,
Kenneth,
okay.
I apologize
You're doing a lot. You're
if
doing a lot,
whatever
bro.
I said to
If
you.
if you gonna stay, listen, in this room, I'm gonna hold it down. You gonna stand in your square. You going outside with this man, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like you challenging
I
me.
was going outside with him.
But you keep fucking with the nigga.
You
I'm
had a
not fucking. I'm
problem,
talking. I
man.
said Bubbles. I'm not talking to him.
Nigga Kenny
Yo.
tight.
That's his staff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was the same guy. Debate. Yeah.
All right, anyways.
Hey,
Presents, can I say what I
Presents.
gotta say? Let me say.
Let's
So
just
let.
chill, babe. Please.
Kenneth, I apologize for me saying what I said.
nigga playing around
At
too much,
at
bro.
that
This shit real
time,
life.
I felt uncomfortable
Real
and I
talk.
didn't like it.
This is grown
But I
men,
should never
nigga.
have
That's
said
it.
what I said because at the end of the day,
It's
that's
my
just
studio
not
at
what
the
I'm
end of
trying
the
to
day.
do.
I'm saying, oh, it's
And
my
I
studio.
apologize seriously. So I hope you don't feel no way, and I apologize.
I don't.
Let
Me
me read these
neither.
donations real quick before we wrap this up. Colin Henderson, 99 cents. He said nothing. Stephen Vaughn, R. Kenny is guilty. His story has too many holes. Lawyer up or is soap on a rope for you, boy. The IG guard, $5. If I was in a boat and saw Trump and J.O. in the ocean and could only save one, I would save Trump. Stephen Vaughn, 1999. Say thank you. I bought the water bottle. I am Super Facts, $4.99. R. Kenny is innocent until proven guilty. Juanito Sounds, $1.99. Kenny P. Blood, turn up. The one and only $1.99. Space Ghost is dry snitching. Stephen Vaughn, 1999. I think he saw Bubbles on the platform, realized she ignored them at the strip club when he went, and then decided to get there so he could get revenge.
Oh.
A protester, $5. He is only apologizing for what he was caught doing. How can he be trusted to remember anything else? Juanito Sounds, $1.99. Kenny P brought the chicken. Kenny P brought the chicken anyway. It don't matter. Stephen Vaughn, 1999. R. Kelly, I mean Kenny. When someone invites you to their home or studio, in this case, it's customary to bring something with you as a thank you for hosting you. It's not an all access pass to the box. Juanito Sounds, $1.99. They baited Kenny into that Asian fine ass. Steven did it. Presidents know how to control people's emotion.
That's a fact.
Coach, $1.99. Presidents is officially on the A team. Cody Diaz. Flip, I'm surprised you let that threat from Ken to Bubs when he told Bubbles she won't leave out here safe. Shake my head. You don't threaten women like that. I'll respond to you, Cody. Mendices, $1.99. How much to keep the cameras rolling outside? Let me say something about it. Let me say something. I keep, you know, I'm putting that shit on Patreon if there was. Let me say something about a threat. I ain't worried about no threat, bro. I know what's gonna happen in the studio. That's it. I'm not talking. Period. I'm not challenging nobody. I'm not saying nobody pussy, but a nigga ain't gonna play with me in my studio. Period. That goes for anybody. Period. Bubbles, Kenny, Ebot, none of them. I'm not playing. Outside, I can't control niggas. Nigga ain't gonna play with me in here. Cause I know where my mind is at. So he said she said something to him. He told her, if you was to get me touched, you think you gonna leave the studio? We went, oh. She said she gonna, I'm not, well, that's his response. Mm-hmm. That's what he feels. Meaning that, nigga, if somebody touches he probably gonna kill both of y'all, kill you. I don't know. I'm not thinking that deep. I'm comfortable in my skin. I am. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable going outside.
Me too.
Me too.
That's
Period.
a fact. That's a fact.
Presents, he want to play around
Yo,
all
he
day.
wanna keep
Let him
playing.
do what he do. Because if you know a situation and when niggas start getting quiet and feeling presence is somewhere else in his mind. He don't understand how to read body. He don't understand. So he gotta. That's it. He gotta. In here, a nigga can't violate in here. He can't. Cause I'm gonna get involved. I just have to. Never violate my studio. Outside, I can't say no. Everybody I can't. From the building, I maybe, but not. Nah, I can't. Cause now Kenny don't go outside if he drag the nigga down the block. It's the truth.
By his rainbow mask.
Dragon, we gonna be doing racing.
Yo, I'm so done with presents.
Rodney Malone, $4.99. El Honcho and Bubblez on Zan is legendary. It is. Cody Diaz, $2. Okay, respect, Flip. Listen, this is the Interrogation Room. We got the main event next, which is Presence versus Lansky. Any last words? Kenny, you have any last words for the people?
Support. Patreon, sign up. You know, show these ladies love. You know, I appreciate the ability to come up here and, you know, reason with people. You know, it got hot and heated with the ladies, but, you know, I have no malicious intent in my heart for them. You know, it's just that we could get to clear the air and get to common ground, so I'm good with that. So, all those that's watching, you know, donate, join Patreon. Let's help the movement keep going.
I'm gonna also talk to Ken in the hallway. I have to. Ken seems very agitated. Very.
Why?
Yo, that fucking mask will get anybody agitated. It's getting me agitated. I almost jumped over the table.
You're not safe.
We're gonna turn into my face.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yo, QUEENZFLIP.
Yo,
I will take the camera out.
Yeah, I'm about to go outside smoke a cigarette
Exactly.
too.
I'm from
No, you
Queens.
don't go anywhere outside.
Stay tuned.
Black and mild?